Monster Jam fans, the time has come to honor 250 years of the greatest nation on earth. I'd love for everyone here to take out your cell phones and turn on that flashlight. And I'd love for you all to wave your phone lights high in the sky as we pay tribute to 250 years of the greatest nation on earth. Light it up, Macon, light it up! Monster Jam was built right here in the USA. And we are super grateful and thankful to live in the greatest nation on earth, celebrating its strengths, freedom, and resilience. Core values that still live in the heart of our country and at the heart of Monster Jam. If you serve the United States military, whether the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or Coast Guard, please rise if you are able to be honored for your service. God and God bless the United States of America! Here to present our nation's colors, the red, the white, and the blue. This is Avengers Racing in the Steel Titan Sports League. Everybody, please be sure to check out these channels as they are really cool. Now everybody, please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem by Avengers Racing. Macon, it is now time to meet your top competitors here on Arena Championship Series 8. Coming Coming out to the track first, your 2026 Arena Championship Series East Champion out of Howell, Michigan. This is Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Coming out to the track next, representing 25 years of the Krazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Monster Jam. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for our first competition here of the afternoon, the JCB Racing Competition. All 8 of our drivers have been seeded into the bracket based off the results from our event earlier this afternoon here in Macon, Georgia. All 8 of our drivers will be competing head-to-head in a one-on-one elimination tournament, where the winner of each race will advance on to the next round, culminating in the final round race on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 27 in Salt Lake City, Utah. So, Macon, get loud if you're ready for the JCB Racing Competition. First up, out of Buffalo, New York, your racing winner from earlier on this afternoon. This is Triton Robbins in Krazy Train. First in the other lane out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Coty Saucier in Dragon. Who will get the win and advance on to the semifinals? Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. And your winner is going to be Triton Robbins in Krazy Train. Next up, out of Buffalo, New York, this is Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. First in the lane representing 25 years of the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Who will get the win and advance on to the semifinals? Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. Montana Robbins rolling it over across the finish line. Both drivers giving it everything they got. But your winner, I believe, is going to be Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Next up, out of Howell, Michigan, your series champion. This is Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Versus in the other lane, out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Megalodon. Son versus father matchup. Who will get the win and go to the semifinals? Let's find out. Here we go. On marks, go. Jon Zimmer Sr. clips the pond and rolls right on over, and your winner is going to be Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Next up, out of Orlando, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Versus the other lane representing blonde to the bone, out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. This is the final race in round 1, and it's a battle between the ladies. Which one will get the win and go to the semifinals? Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. That's your drift around the final turn for Loghan Ashline and Sparkle Smash. But it's not going to be enough, and your winner is going to be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, it's now time to kick off the semifinals here in this evening's JCB Racing Competition. First up, we've got Triton Robbins in Krazy Train versus Montana Robbins in a Plain Krazy. It's a brother versus brother matchup here. I believe these two have raced each other. This is the second or third time they've raced each other this weekend. And so let's see who will get the win and go to the final round. Let's find out. Here we go. On your marks, set, go. And Montana Robbins will take down Triton Robbins. And Montana will luckily not crash to the truck. And Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy will advance to the final round. So the final round to face off against Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Will it be Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity? Or will it be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. And your winner is gonna be Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. final round here in this afternoon's JCB Racing Competition. We started off the afternoon with the fastest Monster Jam competitors, and we are now down to the fastest two. So, Macon, get loud if you're ready to meet our final round contenders. First up out of Buffalo, New York, this is Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Versus the other lane out of Howell, Michigan, your series champion. This is Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Can Jon Zimmer Jr. finally pick up a racing win in what feels like forever? Or can Montana Robbins keep the Robbins brothers streak alive in this competition, make it the brothers go 4 in a row in this competition? Let's find out, and let's go racing. Jon Zimmer Jr. throws the truck, crashes it across the finish line. What a crash! And Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is going to be your JCB Racing Competition winner. Wow, what a crash right there out of Jon Zimmer Jr. Jon was just really going for that racing win. Jon Zimmer Jr., it feels like he's been doing really good in this competition all season long. He's made lots of final rounds, but he just can't seem to win them. And most of the time he's made it to the final round this season. He's lost to one of the Robbins brothers, mainly Triton. So Jon Zimmer Jr. is happy to be finally bringing home a racing win, and the first time in a very long time. And this is a really good and well-deserved win here for Jon Zimmer Jr. I mean, he was really fast this whole event. Didn't matter which lane he was in. He was fast, and finally picks up his first racing win here on the weekend. And he's super happy about it, and he's now just one step closer to his goal of clean sweeping an event this season, as that's what he really wants to do, and he's yet to do it so far. So clean sweep an event. Maybe tonight will be his night for him. So clean sweep an event finally here on Arena Championship Series East. We'll have to find out as we head into the other two competitions. But congratulations here to Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity on winning this JCB Racing Competition win, and we're taking on the first 8 points towards this afternoon's BKT Overall Event Championship. You guys get loud and make some noise one last time for your JCB Racing Competition winner, Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for our second competition here of the afternoon, the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. All 8 of our drivers are going to come out here and get 2 opportunities to try to do their best maneuvers on 2 wheels. 2 maneuvers you may see these drivers do out here on this track are stoppies, moonwalks, poppers, sky wheelies, slap wheelies, bicycles, or maybe even a combination of these moves. So, Macon, get loud and make some noise if you're ready for the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming out first, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Coty Saucier in Dragon. Coty Saucier kicking off the competition yet again. Let's see if he can try to bring home the win in this competition. Nice reverse popper, resting it on the wheelie bar, twisting the front 2 BKT tires. As they're walking the wheelie across the pod, comboing it into a moonwalk. Nice, so he's gonna send it down. One more attempt remains here for Coty Saucier and Dragon. Nice, he's doing a bicycle, getting it slightly into the moonwalk. And that is going to get the run there for Coty Saucier in Dragon. Score for Coty Saucier in Dragon, going to be 8.521. That's good enough for first place. The leader kick things off in the skills challenge will be Coty Saucier in Dragon. Next up, representing 25 years of the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Nice for stopping moonwalk combo. Comboing it back into the wheelie. Back down into the moonwalk. Nice, they're comboing it back into another wheelie. Nice, we're going to set it back down to all 4 BKT tires. One more attempt remains here for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Nice, they're perfectly and cleanly going to get the butt kicker, which is definitely tough to do with this steep ramp. Nice there, comboing it back into the wheelie. And he's going to set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run. Here for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Score for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco is going to be an 8.881. As we get up for first place, your brand new leader is going to be MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Next up, out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Megalodon. Nice there, Copper on attempt number 1. One more attempt remains here for Jon Zimmer Sr. and Megalodon. Nice there, stopping moonwalk combo. Moonwalking it up the ramp. And setting it back down onto all 4 BKT tires. And that's going to be the end of the run here for Jon Zimmer Sr. and Megalodon. Your score for Jon Zimmer Sr. Megalodon is going to be 7.825. Going to get up for third place. Your leaders are going to remain to be MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Next up, out of Orlando, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Loghan Ashline and Sparkle Smash. Nice there, staying it down. Nice there, proper on attempt number 1. One more attempt remains here for Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next, they're getting the save there on one tire. She almost rolled it over there, doing a stoppy moonwalk combo on its empty. Gets the save, ramming it right into Dragon. And that's going to be the end of the run for Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. For Logan Ashline in Sparkle Smash is going to be an 8.023. Going to be getting up for third place. Your leader still going to remain to be MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Next up, out of Buffalo, New York, this is Triton Robbins in Krazy Train. Nice stoppy moonwalk across the pod, toppling it back into the wheelie. Toppling it back here into the moonwalk. Nice, he's going to set it down. One more attempt remains here for Triton Robbins in Krazy Train. Moonwalking up the ramp, moonwalking it back down. Gobbling it back into the wheelie. Back down into the moonwalk. Nicer back into the wheelie. Walking that wheelie all across the pod. Sending it back down to all four BKT tires. That's going to be the end of the run for Krysten Robbins and Krazy Train. Everybody here in Macon, get those train conductor horns going for Triton Robbins. Your score for Triton Robbins and Krazy Train is going to be an 8.935. That's going to put the train on top in first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Triton Robbins in Krazy Train. Next up, representing being blonde to the bone out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Moonwalking here all the way up to the very edge of the pod. And she got a truck complete turn. Comboing it back into the wheelie. Got it rested on the wheelie bar. Twisting the front two BKT tires. And that's walking that wheelie up the pod, setting it back down. One more attempt remains here for Krysten Anderson and Gravedigger. See what she's going to go for. Maybe she'll go for another popper, or maybe she'll go for a sky wheelie, but I think she wants to send and go for a sky wheelie. Maybe wants to try to do the same thing that Coty did to win at the show earlier this afternoon. Nice clean up a sky wheelie, but she still got it very vertical into the air, and she lands on the roof, bounces back on all four BKT tires, and that's the end of the run here for Krysten Anderson in Your score for Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger is going to be a 9.059. That's going to put her at the top in first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Next up, out of Buffalo, New York, this is Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Nicer popper twisting the back to BKT tires. Getting the truck turned around. Smoothly setting it back down to all 4 BKT tires. One more attempt remains here for Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Nice, they're comboing it back into the wheelie. Smoothly walking the wheelie down the pod, and that's going to be the end of the run for Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. Your score for Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy is going to be an 8.583. And that's going to place him in. They're going to be getting up for 4th place. Your leader is still going to remain be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Coming out last, out of Howell, Michigan, your series champion. This is Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Nice to slam the truck down the wheelie as he gets the combination move. Slam the truck down the wheelie, comboing it back into the moonwalk. Nice there, comboing it back into the wheelie. Nice to slam the truck down the wheelie, comboing it into the moonwalk. Moonwalking it down the pod. Comboing it into another wheelie. Thanks to their 6-piece combination move there on attempt 1. One more attempt remaining here for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Nice there, doing the bicycle, seeing it there on the side, left BKT tires for a second, then gets into a side wall save, setting it back down on 12 for BKT tires, and that's going to be the end of the run for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Your score for Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is going to be a 9.358. So we get up for first place, which means your winner of the 2-wheel skills challenge will be Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. on getting this win. He knew he had to give it everything he had if he wanted to win skills and take down Krysten Anderson. And he gave it all. He gave it his all indeed, laying down a really awesome 6-piece combination move where he went from the front tires to the back tires, slapping it down back onto the back tires and the front tires, walking all the way across the pod, back to the back tires, slapping it down, and comboing that wheelie into the ramp, getting a moonwalking it down the pod, getting it back into a wheelie. This is his crazy 6-piece combination move there from Jon Zimmer Jr. Then the bicycle sidewall on attempt 2, and that was just a really crazy run and great run out of Jon Zimmer Jr. He proved to you all why he's the combo king, and I guess he saved his best skills run of the year for the very final show of the tour. So, awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocities. He's now just one step closer to clean sweeping an event. Now he just has to go out there and just tear it up in freestyle so that way he can get his clean sweep he's been looking for all season long. So, awesome job from Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity on getting this 2-wheel skills challenge win and the next 8 points towards this evening's BKT overall event championship. And I just need everybody here in Macon to get loud and make some noise one last time for your 2-wheel skills challenge winner, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Monster Jam fans, it is now halftime, so go get up, stretch out now to the concourse, and we'll be back out here in half an hour for our final competition of this series. Go enjoy. Fans, the time has come for you, the fans, to not only open up our final competition of this event or even of the weekend, but here of Arena Championship Series East. Like at the beginning of the event, I'm going to need everybody here to take out those cell phones and turn on that flashlight. Now I'm going to need you guys to move your phone lights up and down to the beat of the music. Let's get it started. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Macon, follow the beat. We've reached the pinnacle of this evening's Monster Jam event. It is time for the Monster Jam Freestyle Competition. Coming out first, out of Orlando, Florida, representing a 12,000-pound unicorn with a bold attitude, this is Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Gotta get through these ads first. We got the theme song playing, and Loghan Ashline is gonna be ready to tear up the track here in freestyle. And the 75 seconds have started here for Loghan Ashline. Loghan Ashline wants a competition win to close off the season. She has to win freestyle, as she's mathematically eliminated from winning the overall event championship. So she's got to win freestyle. 30 seconds are left here for Loghan Ashline. And whoa, it looks like she's gonna line up for the backflip. She's gonna nail it, get the consecutive. Nice there, moonwalk there at the end of the run, and that's going to be it for Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Score for Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash is going to be 9.019. That's going to be enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the freestyle competition will be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up, out of Buffalo, New York, this is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton's getting lots of somersaults in this run. "30 seconds are left. 'And that's going to give the word for Triton Robbins and Crazy Train. Everyone in Macon, get those train conductor horns going for Triton Robbins. The score for Triton Robbins and Crazy Train is going to be 8.598. Only going to be good enough for second place. Your leaders are going to remain to be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up, out of Howell, Michigan, this is Jon Zimmer Sr. in Megalodon. Seconds are left, lining it up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip, and he's gonna nail it perfectly. Awesome donut there at the end of time, and that's going to be the end of the run for Jon Zimmer Sr. and Megalodon. Jon Zimmer Sr. Megalodon's going to be an 8.892. Only going to be getting up for second place. Your leaders are going to remain to be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up, out of Buffalo, New York, this is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins. Nice little donut at the end of time. And that's going to be the end of the run for Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy. For Montana Robbins in Plain Krazy is going to be 8.641. Only getting up for third place. Your leader is going to remain to be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Coty Saucier in Dragon. Nice and walking that wheelie across the pod. 30 seconds are left. Line up for the Morgan, and Morgan backflip. And he's gonna nail it and get into the moonwalk. And that's going to be the end of the run here for Coty Saucier and Dragon. First score for Coty Saucier and Dragon is going to be 8.799. That is going to be getting up for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up, representing 25 years of the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Nice, so kicking off the run with the butt kicker. He's lining up here, Morgan and Morgan backflip. Over rotating and getting on a wheelie. Long that wheelie across the pod. 30 seconds are left here for MJ Solorio. Nice there donut at the end of time, and that's going to be the end of the run for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Score for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco is going to be an 8.897. Only get up for second place. Your leader is going to remain to be Loghan Ashline in Sparkle Smash. Next up, it's the series champion out of Howell, Michigan. This is Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. In the 75 seconds that started here for the champ. Thanks, line up here for it a bit early. Morgan and Morgan backflip. He's gonna nail it. Nice there. 30 seconds are left. Jon Zimmer Jr. wants clean sweep. He's gonna need to go all out. Nice there, bicycle side wall there at the end of time. And that's going to be the end of the run for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Your score for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is going to be a 9.466. That's going to put him at the top in first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Coming out last, representing being one to the bone out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Krysten Anderson in Grave Digger. Awesome save there off the 8th act to kick off the run. How's little John? I'd be a bit nervous right now. Krysten knows how to throw it down in freestyle, especially in these arena events. Nice there, somersault there for Krysten Anderson. He's lining it up here. Morgan and Morgan backflip off the 8-pack. She's gonna nail it. 30 seconds are left here for Krysten. And that's going to be the end of the run here for Krysten Anderson in Grave Digger. Your score for Krysten Anderson in Grave Digger is going to be 9.111. Going to get up for second place, which means your freestyle competition winner is going to be none other than Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. Second freestyle win for him on the weekend. He did an awesome job in freestyle, going all out air assault, going full send mode as he was extending it the whole entire time. His big air after big air hits out of Jon Zimmer Jr. And man, he just did a great job getting lots of technical maneuvers in there, nailing the Morgan backflip. And he just laid down this awesome and phenomenal run out here. And he really wanted to go big. He really wanted this freestyle win. He wanted to end this tour off on a high note, and he did that indeed. Laying down in one of his best runs here of the season. So it's an awesome job here from Jon Zimmer Jr. You know you need to go big if you want to take down Loghan Ashline and get first place. And he did that. So awesome job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. on laying down this awesome freestyle run. One of the best of the season. And this is definitely a possible Arena Freestyle of the Year award nominee, as he just really burnt it down. So awesome job here for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity on winning this freestyle competition and for collecting the last 8 points towards tonight's BKT overall event championship. So, Macon, get along and make some noise one last time for your freestyle competition winner, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Monster Jam fans, your BKT overall event championship winner has been determined, having a total of 8 points in the JCB racing competition, 8 points in the two-wheel skills challenge, and 8 points in the freestyle competition, for a total of 24 points, clean sweeping the event. Your BKT overall event championship winner is going to be none other than Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. on getting the win here for the BKT overall event championship. He was hunting for a clean sweep all season long, and he finally got it here in the last event of the season. Man, this one here stands for Jon Zimmer Jr. is so dominant, and he's going to walk away with some more hardware and winning the BKT overall event championship, ending off the score on a high note. And man, just one awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. As man, he just burned it down here today. You know, it's the last event, so he wanted to go all out. He's able to win racing, win skills, win freestyle, laying down his best event here of the season. They had that truck dialed in all weekend long. So Jon Zimmer Jr. definitely thank his crew and all the people helping out Send It Motorsports here. Just awesome job from Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity on winning the BKT overall event championship, finally getting that clean sweep. And he's going to collect the last 24 points here on the tour. And what a way to wrap up Arena Championship Series East. And man, I just need everybody here in Macon to get a lot and make some noise one last time for your BKT overall event championship winner, Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for your trophy presentation here for Arena Championship Series East for 2026. So first off, we're going to go ahead and start off with your bronze medal winner for getting a total of 263 points. Your bronze medal winner is going to be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Awesome job for Krysten Anderson getting the bronze medal. You know, it's still a great year for Krysten Anderson. May not have been as good as what it was last year. Last year she got second place, but still a great season for Krysten Anderson. As she had her moments, she had her events where she performed like how she was doing in 2025, and she had her events where she struggled, and she had some low points in the season, like in February when she ended up getting sick and ended up missing 2 weeks of the tour, and she had to get Brandon Arthur to come and fill in for her. But she did have her high moments as well, such as this weekend in Macon where she had an awesome performance. And was really close sometimes behind Jon Zimmer Jr. to winning competitions like freestyles and the overall event championship. And we came down to this last event here for Krysten Anderson. Jon Zimmer Sr. just really struggled this weekend in Macon and didn't grab as many points, which allowed for Krysten Anderson to walk away with the third place spot as she really killed it today. She got second place in the overall event championship for tonight's event, as she ended up getting 20 points, only 4 points behind Jon Zimmer Jr., and that was enough for her to get into the third place spot and overtake Jon Zimmer Sr. So awesome job for Krysten Anderson and Gravedigger on getting the bronze medal here on Arena Championship Series East. Now let's move over to the silver medal for a total of 283 points. It's going to be none other than MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. MJ has had a great season this year behind the wheel of El Toro Loco. MJ, man, he had a really hot start to the season. January through March was really good. Then April came around, and after having pushed himself in the truck just so hard earlier in the season, the truck just started to fall apart, and he started having truck issues throughout lots of April and parts of May, which caused him to really lose some points to our first place winner. But still a great season from MJ Solorio. He won so many competitions. He was winning stuff all across the board. He got lots of racing, freestyle, and overall wins. And you also got some skills wins in there as well. So just awesome job from MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. This year representing 25 years of the Krazy bull, and it's just, this truck represents the Latino culture. And MJ was just super proud to represent you guys this whole season. He thinks he did a good job, and it's just a childhood dream come true for MJ. And he outbeats his personal record for highest he's placed on a series. He got third last year, and now this year he comes in second. So just big congratulations and an awesome job to MJ Solorio for getting this second place spot. Definitely a well-deserved spot here for MJ. And let's see if he can make it into the Monster Jam World Finals 27 in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then fans, it's now time to crown our gold medal winner for getting a total of 366 points. Your 2026 Arena Championship Series East champion is going to be none other than Jon Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Man, what an emotional moment that's transpiring on the track right now. Jon Zimmer Jr. is a series champion. Man, Jon Zimmer Jr., he was hungry for that series championship this year. After last year where he came up and fell just so short of that series championship last year too. Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash on Arena Championship Series Central. He knew he needed to go all out this year to win. And, it's really tough, man. All these competitors are so tough. From Krysten Anderson, MJ Solorio, Coty Saucier, Logan Ashline, the Robbins brothers, his own father. It was a really tough competition, and it's been a crazy battle for the points lead over the past 4 months and 1 days. Jon Zimmer Jr. was able to, I think, get the point series lead, I believe, in sometime in February or early March, and he held that points lead all the way to the end. Man, I remember it was just less than a 10-point difference between the top 4, the top 5, and then it became a close battle just between the top 2. But then around somewhere in either late March or somewhere in April, Jon Zimmer Jr. just ran away with it, and he was just unstoppable, and you just couldn't catch him. Nobody could catch him, and he would walk out with the series championship because he was just so dominant, and he just really locked in this year, and he's having his best season in Monster Jam yet, and he's super happy he's able to get this win. He's super thankful to all of his family for helping him out and supporting him, and for everybody at Extended Motorsports for giving him this equipment, and for all the sponsors. He's very thankful so that way he could come out here and win the championship. And this is an independent team. They got limited amount of resources and people. So, he's really happy to be representing for all his independent teams to bring home a win. And he's only one of 4 independent drivers to now have one of actually 5 independent drivers to have won a series championship, as he joins the likes of Rosalie Raymer, Kaylin Miguez, Zach Garner, and Tim Hall Jr. to have a series championship. So, awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. We're super proud of him, and everybody here everybody's on the track just, spraying him with water and just bear hugging him. This is such an awesome moment, an emotional moment here for Jon Zimmer Jr. And we're just super happy he's able to win this series championship. And it's such an awesome moment, man. Just words just cannot describe how awesome this is for Jon Zimmer Jr. and how much he truly does deserve this. He's one of the best talents in Monster Jam. He's one of the best drivers out there in the sport right now. And he's just super happy to be winning the series championship finally. And he's now going to place himself a bid into the Monster Jam World Finals. He'll join the likes of Matt Coty, Charlie Pauken, Adam Anderson, Tim Hall Jr., and Weston Anderson, and a bunch of other competitors to fight it out for a world championship. And he cannot wait for Utah coming up this summer. It's going to be a fun time. Make the World Finals, and Jon Zimmer Jr. is going to try to become a world champion. But for now, man, just awesome job once again. Words cannot describe this moment. Awesome job for Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity on winning this series championship here on Arena Championship Series East in 2026. And I just need all you fans in Macon to just blow the roof off this place and to get as loud as you can. One last time for your 2026 Arena Championship Series East champion, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Monster Jam fans, go ahead and take a look here at the results from this afternoon's event here, or tonight's event here in Macon, Georgia. And there's also the JCB Racing Competition, the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, the Freestyle Competition, and the BKT Overall Event Championship. And currently right now in the series points, for the rest of the points here, 4th place would be Jon Zimmer Sr. Megalodon with 257 points. 5th place would be Coty, Saucier, and Dragon with 239 points. 6th place will be Triton, Robbins, and Krazy Train with 230 points. 7th place will be Montana Robbins and Plain Krazy with 167 points. And then in 8th place will be Loghan, Ashline, and Sparkle Smash with a total of 141 points. And with that, everybody, that will be a wrap and an end for Arena Championship Series East in 2026. And this arena tour is definitely up there with one of my favorite tours that we did this year out of all the arena ones. That and the Freestyle Mania tour were really good. And this tour provided us with a lot of great action this year. As this 4 months and 1 day tour has come to an end. It's crazy how fast this tour went. Felt like it was just yesterday when we were just getting this tour started back in Kansas City, Missouri. But now we're all the way out here at the end of the tour already here in Macon. Here 4 months and 1 day later. It's been an awesome ride on this tour, and we cannot wait to reunite with all these competitors at the Monster Jam World Finals. We'll be seeing who will be joining Jon Zimmer Jr. in the main field, or some of these other drivers, you may see them even just compete in high jump or skills or LCQ, or maybe just be there for display. But we cannot wait to reunite with all these competitors at the World Finals. It's been a fun tour. We're sad it's over, as we now have 3 out of our 6 tours wrapped up, which only leaves the international and stadium tours left to conclude. And this is a really awesome tour, guys. Had a lot of fun filming for this tour. This is a blast, everybody. And we hope you all enjoyed. And thank you to Macon out here for allowing us to have another event here this year, and come back and make the event even bigger and better than what we had here in September. And we cannot wait to return to beautiful Macon, Georgia, here at the Macon Coliseum again here very soon and sometime in the near future. I hope all you Monster Jam fans who came out to our events this weekend had a blast, and we cannot wait to return to this venue as soon as possible. Everybody, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you guys can be notified for when more monster truck content comes out, and for when the more information from my Diecast World Finals this year comes out, as you guys do not want to miss it. And I hope you all have a God bless day. And that was Monster Jam. Thank you, Macon, for a great year of events this year. We cannot wait to come back next year. I hope all you Monster Jam fans had a blast. And we cannot wait to see you all soon at our next Monster Jam. God bless and have a safe drive home.